Hi, I always say awareness is the first step towards change. Now, what I've become aware of in recent months is that whenever I feel bad or down or in a low mood, that it was linked to a thought that I just had that just popped in my mind. And then a few seconds or a minute later, I felt not myself. I felt low, I felt guilty, I felt ashamed or dissatisfied with something I had just done, or dissatisfied with the situation in general. And then suddenly, a few months ago, I made the link. It just like happened out of the blue. It was such a light bulb moment. It's really difficult to describe, but all of a sudden I made the link between my mood and what I'd just been thinking, or the thought that just popped into my mind. It was so revelatory, this experience, and ever since then I've become more and more aware of this link between my mood and my thoughts. So it doesn't happen all the time. There can still be times when I feel down and low and that I'm not feeling my best, and not make the link immediately. But it does happen more and more often, and it does take practice, right? It's not something because you've just seen the light once that you will see the light all the time and you'll be able to control your mind just like that. It does take practice, but the more you become aware of it and the more you can immediately then change your thoughts, that's the thing that you need to do then. Like you become aware of a negative thought that put you in a negative mood, then you need to change the thought to put you out of this negative mood, right? So the more you do this, and the more practice you get at this, the more you will be able to control your mind. And it's magic. It's so liberating, I can tell you, to be able to control your thoughts in that way, just by becoming aware. That's of course always the first thing, because if you're not aware that you've just been thinking something negative, there's no chance of being able to change it. So I invite you all to explore this link between your mood. Whenever you feel down, just think, like what triggered this mood, this sudden change in my mood. It can be quite sudden, right? But it can also be like you're already in this mood for, a few minutes or half an hour. But even then, you could actually go back and try to find out what triggered this bad mood half an hour ago or an hour ago, right? And then still change it around if you can. But of course, it's better and more helpful if you can immediately stop that negative thinking pattern, and immediately turn it around into something positive. And it's very often happens with like self-limiting beliefs that we have, or a negative self-talk. So just become aware of what you're telling yourself and what your beliefs are around yourself and your capabilities that put you in a certain mood. Okay, so I hope this helps, and I would love to hear from you whether you are becoming more aware of this link between your mind and your mood, and how you're getting on with trying to control your mind and changing your thought patterns into something more positive. Would be really interesting to hear from you. I'll leave you with this for today, and hope it makes you more aware and puts you more in the driver's seat and not your mind. You need to become the master of your mind. And this is just one way we can take control over our health and well-being when we've lost a loved one. When we are in control of our mind and our thoughts, that's when magic can happen. Okay, bye-bye.